Like, it's literally that 1 year where I felt so alone. I felt so alone, even though I had friends, I had family, I had people who I could talk to. I mean, what it do? I know how it do. What it be? You know the vibes. My name is Mishka Nyawula for those who don't know me, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified, because it's a good time over here. It's good vibes over here. So why wouldn't you want to be a part of my family? Know the vibes. Anyways, so in this video I'll be doing a life update and just briefly explaining why I have been away, and answering some of your questions that you sent through. So yeah, that's basically what I'll be doing in this video, and basically just reflecting on my 2021 year and how that has been for me and how everything just went down last year. So to start off, just a brief explanation on my 2021 year. 2021 was my first year in varsity. It was a year of me having to adjust to a lot of things. I had to adjust to staying at home, even though I was so used to staying at hostel when I was in high school. So yeah, I just had to adapt to the fact that okay, now I'll be in the same household with my mom and my brother, and that I won't be around my friends as frequently as I used to. 2021 was a year of, like, it's literally that 1 year where I felt so alone. I felt so alone, even though I had friends, I had family, I had people who I could talk to. I just felt alone. It was a year where I realized that, you know what, even though I like my alone time and spending time alone and not being surrounded by people, I actually need people. Like, oh my god, I need people, you know. So yeah, it was literally that kind of year for me, and I was just going through the most. Like, everything was just new, and I had to learn new mechanisms to sort of like adapt to the change that was happening, because there was no use in me crying about shit and crying about things and stressing myself out and feeling overwhelmed and doing nothing about it. So yeah, that was literally my 2021 in a nutshell. And as you guys know, last year I started my YouTube channel, and it recently turned 1 year on the 18th of Jan. For me, it was difficult. There were times whereby I would sit down and literally ask myself, what am I doing? Like, and there were times where I felt so demotivated. I would film videos, and sometimes you don't get the certain engagement that you aim for, or the certain views that you'd like on a certain video, and that's okay, because I mean, people are drawn to certain types of videos on YouTube. So as much as my sit down videos are not doing as well as my vlogs, I don't want that to discourage me. I don't want the views and all of that to discourage me from doing the things that I enjoy doing, which is vlogging and doing sit down videos. A lot of people have been asking me if I'll do like pranks and all of that on my channel. Unfortunately, I will not be doing any pranks on my channel. Like, I barely do that on a daily, so why would I do that just for YouTube? I don't get it. My YouTube journey basically taught me patience, because I won't lie, by the time my channel turned 1 year, I thought that I would have hit 1K subscribers, you know. And it taught me patience in a sense that you need to be patient your channel will grow as long as you put in the work. And lately I was actually like looking at my subscriber count and I was like, oh, I'm at 750, yet I didn't even like haven't been posting for the whole month of Jan. So it was like, it's literally the little things that keep reassuring me that um I can actually do this, you know. It keeps me motivated, and it's so reassuring that you're doing the right thing. More people will subscribe and you'll get the views that you want to get, you'll get the engagement that you want to get. And I shouldn't beat myself so hard about all of that. And yeah, I mean, it takes time to get to the numbers that you'd want to get to. It takes hard work and consistency to achieve the things that you want to achieve, and that's just what I'm willing to put in this year in order for my channel to grow. And brainstorming how to be creative and how to be unique when it comes to YouTube is so difficult. Like, it is so difficult. You find yourself doing repetitive things. You find yourself I mean, I do get motivation from certain YouTubers, but then again I'm like, damn, like, and that's very difficult because there are millions of YouTubers doing different things. So yeah. Romantic relationships. Oh my god, I'm still single. This is single nangoku, and I'm ready to mingle. Being single has just like opened my eyes in terms of the type of person I'd like to be in a relationship with, you know, and the type of partner I would like. I mean, you can be single and still vibe with people. So yeah, that was nice. So yeah, as I was saying, in terms of my friendships, last year I didn't see my friends as often as I would have liked to see them. Yeah, it was difficult on my part because in high school I was so used to having them around because we were all in hostel. So that was like they were literally here 24/7, and it made me realize that damn, like damn, you know, I actually liked having them around 24/7, and it was much more easier for me to, you know, just speak to one of them and just let them know like how I'm doing and all of that, like just like free therapy, you know, free therapy, I guess. It was just like me realizing that I enjoy being surrounded by people, and I need that extra support in my life. Like, I need my friends to be around me. And but yeah, I actually met some amazing people, and I built like strong relationships with those people or friendships with those people. And yeah, I made some new friends and I made some new acquaintances, and I always thought that I was antisocial and I can't socialize with other people. I hated that. But actually, like, now that I'm getting the hang of it, I actually enjoy it. Like, I'm enjoying meeting new people. I'm enjoying socializing, and it's just so fun. It's so nice to meet new energies out there and to meet other people and just to like connect, you know. 2021 was the year where I could literally cry each and every week. Like, I had mini breakdowns here and there. It was just an overwhelming year for me in general. It just placed like a strain on my mental health and all of that. I just wanted to like be in bed for the whole week and do nothing, but obviously I couldn't do that because if I do that, then who's going to do my work for me, you know? Who's going to submit assignments for me if I don't wake up and do the work? Spiritually, my relationship with God, yo, I jonga, I very shaky at this point. It's just so weird that when I am going through the most and I'm not in a very good space, I tend to like push away ubraji. So weird. And at the time where you're going through the most, and you'd think that that's the time where you need God the most, and you'd pray and try to strengthen your relationship with him so that he can help you. It got to a place where I was like, I don't even know what to pray about anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, every day I'll be like, ha, Braji, you know what's in my heart by now. Like, I don't know what to say. I think this is like the second time I'm realizing that when I sort of like push God away and stop praying and stop reading his word and just like having my mini Bible studies, I tend to go into this deep dark hole where I am overwhelmed by my emotions, where I feel like I cannot get out of this hole, where I feel like the world or my world is sort of like crumbling. How did Varsity treat me, right? Jonga. I had to work at a much faster pace. Varsity is just a world of its own. Like, I feel like if I did everything on my own in terms of like assignments and all of that, and not have to chase people down to get their part done, I would have been less stressed about varsity, and things would have gone much way more smoother. So moving on, at least I have like some experience or some knowledge of how I can deal with things moving forward. So yeah, that was like my varsity experience in a nutshell. And I mean, at the end of the year, the baby secured some distinctions, but yeah, I was so proud of myself. The biggest lesson I've learned from last year: you are the only person who can save yourself. You are the only one who's dealing with what you're dealing with, and you are the only one who can save yourself and get yourself out of whatever it is that you are currently in. You may have family, you may have friends, but you are the only one who knows what you are going through. You are the only one who goes through all those emotions. And yeah, like, the next question is, what were my highlights of 2021? First of all, my birthday, me securing some distinctions with my matric certificate, baby. And what were you most grateful for? I am currently studying a degree that I've been wanting to study, and secondly, I was grateful that I could spend more time with my mom and just with my mom and my brother, and build a more stronger relationship with both of them. I'm grateful that I made new friends. I'm grateful that even though I was going through the most mentally, and I felt like I was in this deep dark hole, I was able to wake up every day and push myself to be sort of like productive. How was the festive season? The festive season, baby, was nice. December, one thing about December, it was Decembering. That banane hanko konba yo lona kanti bakhona abantu abanje emhlabeni kubani. But yeah, it was so nice. But this year I actually decided to do it, and it's actually my screensaver, and I'll display it on this side so you guys can see how it looks. I want to go to church more often. I want to eat more healthier. I want to exercise more and just work on my relationship with God. I just want to work on bettering myself and being the best version of myself. Without further ado, let me get into the questions that you guys asked me. Like, it's just a few questions because I didn't want this video to be long. How's 2021 mentally for you so far? For the whole month of January, I was going through it. Like, I wasn't okay. I don't know if it was like my mind and my body and my soul preparing myself for this new year ahead. Mentally, there were days where I felt like, damn, like siselapha, and there were days where I felt like, yo, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm so tired of this. Like, can we get over this here already? Right now, I'd like to think that I'm okay. In the last 2 weeks, I would say, I've been trying to sort of like change my negative attitude to a positive attitude. So yeah, right now I'm way better than I was before. Do I have a solid plan for my year ahead? I don't believe in making solid plans because plans do change. Well, very often plans change, and yeah, you just need to be a flexible human being and adapt to whatever it is that needs to change within your plan, you know. The next question is, how was your birthday? My birthday was amazing. I celebrated it with, you know, good people, good vibes, good energies, you know, people I love. And yeah, I was the happiest hun in the world. So it was amazing. I really had a good time on my birthday. The last question for this video is, are you open to being in a relationship? I'm open to anything. I'm open to being in a relationship. I will pop up a like, oh baby, like I miss that. But I'm not like searching for it, like I desperately need to be in a relationship. Nah, I'm just at a point or at a place where if it happens, it happens. So that was the last question, and I guess we have reached the end of this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave those comments down below. You could join the fam because it's a good time over here, it's good vibes over here. I really do hope that we will all have a good year ahead and achieve the things that we want to achieve. I love you guys. Bye for now. See you later.